Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Frank Lampard will give his pre-match press conference tomorrow morning at 9:30 ahead of Everton's difficult trip to Newcastle United on Wednesday night. The Blues will be hoping to avoid a third straight defeat following a 2-0 defeat at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Saturday night. Disappointing night for Everton. Had a couple of great chances in the first half, didn't really come out in the second half. The manager was... he looked a little bit disappointed. This is what he had to say about his thoughts on the game.
You know, I think when you progress as a team, and certainly the way I am, it's still a feeling of a loss. But yeah, I think probably in a cold light of day, we can say that we can come here and do a job and have and change a formation and have players that can go through with the game plan with more consistency. And I think we're there. So what's the next steps? Is to maybe take those chances, is to start the second half better than what we did today. So yeah, it wasn't a nice night last year here. But that's long gone, and we still come away with no points out of the game. So I think we can reflect a little bit, but I think there are things we can tidy up and get better at. I mean, that'll always be the case, but there's certainly that within our team, and those are things we can work on. In the realities, I think you can come to Tottenham and lose. It's a Champions League team, we're a really strong team. What is important is that with training, with consistency and momentum, we pick up points now going forward in games that we should be stronger in, and show that we're a stronger team.
Yeah, clearly disappointed there. And as I said before, Everton missed two great opportunities in the first half. And these are the manager's thoughts on what we need to do when presented with them opportunities in the future.
Yeah, it's a reality when you're one-on-one on goal, but I'm not going to stand there and criticise the players too much, because nobody wants to go through and miss a chance. It's... sometimes the cool head of being there regularly and seeing it and feeling it makes you more... clinical in those moments. Look at Harry Kane, he's been doing it for years. So, you can see sometimes the differences in these games coming to a Champions League club. When you miss them, they take theirs, and maybe some of that is a reality of where we're at. And, we want to get to that level where we are more clinical, but sometimes on evenings it doesn't work that way.
Yeah, I mean, the question I just led into that was, what do we need to do? We need to put the ball in the net. That is the top and bottom of what we need to do in the future. But the manager's absolutely right. We do have to be more clinical. We could have gone in 2-0 up at half-time despite not playing brilliantly with, two glorious chances. We've got to be better than that. But as I said, the manager's press conference tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. on Everton's YouTube channel, if you so wish to watch it. Yerry Mina has flown in his orthopaedic therapist from Colombia. Carlos Palamic has made the 5,000-mile journey to be beside Yerry Mina in a bid to help the Colombian overcome his latest injury setback. Mina has only played 60-odd minutes of Premier League football this season since getting injured on day one of the Premier League season against Chelsea. He came back to first-team training only to suffer some discomfort in the calf, and has now got his orthopaedic surgeon on Merseyside to try to help him get over this latest issue. Mina is in the final 12 months of his Everton contract, so hopefully he can get that sorted and be an option from the bench. Everton under-18 side beat Stoke City 2-1 at the weekend. A Josh Beckerton own goal and a goal from Cody Aber give Leighton Baines men a 2-1 victory. The Everton women's side lost 3-1 at home to Premier League champions Chelsea. They had the Khadisha Buchanan own goal as the only real bit of joy for the Everton women. That side lie in 5th position in the league at the moment. And finally, the roof trusses are being prepared ahead of the first installation, which takes place in the next fortnight down at Everton News Stadium. The second tier of concrete raker beams are now in place in the West Stand, and the concrete terracing is arching around the southwest corner of the stadium as the ground really does start to take shape. Now, this is getting into the territory where you look and you see a stadium there. It's once the roof trusses go on, and then that roof installation, it is going to look like a stadium already, and obviously ahead of its opening in 2024. It's a fantastic thing, when you see it close up. The sheer size of it is incredible. So it's really moving along now, and I suggest you go down and have a look at it if you haven't had the opportunity to yet. It is fantastic, and it's really, really taking shape, and Obviously, less than 2 years till we get in there now, so it's becoming very exciting down there at Bramley Moor. Oh, sorry, Everton News Stadium, to be correct. That's it for the News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't. We'll see you later.